I'm like, figure it out.
I'm working on it.
At this point, I was just really just screwing with him.
Like riddle me this. Find me a guitar with double value now.
Right. It better be done in 20 minutes.
You make me sound like I'm a straight up demon.
Well, you know.
Like I do not sound like that. I'm like, yes, you do.
In my mind, that's how it sounded.
Yes.
It probably did in that moment.
Dude, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm screwed, glued, and tattooed. I've got to find a guitar right fucking now.
What a night. I almost died of peanut butter and jelly shot.
I was like, this is either the most epic of all nights or it's going to go down as I'm going to die, right? Like I'm literally going to die. I was more afraid of dying at the hands of this beautiful woman than at the hands of my anaphylaxis.
Well, the best part, it was almost first full circle. So the best part is it was supposed to be like the night of my life, because after a certain period of time, when you play that venue, there's only I think 40 artists that do this, but they pick certain artists that they love to actually spray paint their name on the floor.
I saw this somewhere, or you tagged me in. I think you tagged me in it or something.
I probably did. So they wanted me to spray paint my name on the floor right next to Mary Morris. And I was like, dope. Like there's such a small amount of people that get to do this. So I was so excited going up to Chicago, but now there's a big hole in my guitar, and now all of my energy is like, yeah, I'm not that excited now. Like I was so bummed. So
you're like no offense to shooters, but I'm paraphrasing. I'm just putting words in your mouth. Be like, fuck this place, man. Like,
no, we literally. So I'm like, there's still the little giddy side of me where I do this thing. I'm semi excited because I'm like, yeah, my name's on the floor, and I'm also trying to act more excited because I knew that I should have been.
Yeah,
I was pissed about my guitar, and then on top of it, the best part is the owner, which I freaking love him. He comes out and he's like, let's celebrate with peanut butter shots. And I turned to Steve and I'm like, want one?
Drink it. Oh, that's funny. Like, you want one? You want one of these now?
So this has turned into a great memory because look, she looped arms. This turned into a great memory because the next day I was able to get the artist rep for Breedlove Guitars on the phone. I told them the story. They not only gave her a guitar worth double what her guitar was worth, but they also made her the Breedlove February Artist of the Month.
That's one of those videos I saw on Facebook.
Guitar worth $3,500.
Yeah,
and now they're starting to send her they loved her so much, and they loved her what she brings to the table so much that they're sending her test products of products that aren't even available to everybody yet. So
that's really cool, man.
Yeah, it's been a really good relationship, and they're one of those companies that they just really take care of their people, and it's been really fun. So it did segue into something good, but in the moment I was like, oh my gosh, could have been one of the most shit shows of a night that we've ever had.
Right. This is this is I'm going to say one of the reasons. This is one of the main reasons why I thought that this would be a good idea for you. Is for the listeners to kind of get a little bit more of what actually happens, because this is kind of like content or a story that you're really going to take it out of context. If you read about it, or it could be in a podcast, you're feeling what's actually happening, and then what's also going to happen. We're just now referenced the February to month going and watching some of these things that are Breedlove guitars, and go back and watch that. So Breedlove sponsor, hook us up. Then you have the other one. I've never played a guitar in my life. I should probably try, but that would be fun to watch. Then you have another things about a couple different posts, and maybe watching you in the videos, or I think it was an image of you spray painting the floor and going and checking it out. And that's what this is all about, right? Is figuring out, just sharing some of the experiences that some of the stories that they would have never heard before.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool.
And that's, that's all stuff that's already happened there. That was already an experience, but we're going back, and it's always so fun. And when we go back next time,
he's not going to touch a guitar.
We're actually going to be filming. Yes, Steve can't touch my guitar. But we're actually going to be filming for this episode with intention this time. And we have plans to go back, and while we're on the road, we're going to play
shots for everybody.
Yes, while we're on the road, we're going to play a little game called Gas Station Roulette, which is just as brutal as Beanboozled.
It's actually more brutal than Beanboozled.
Tell me a little bit more about that. What is it?
So Gas Station Roulette, you play a game of chance to determine who goes into the gas station. And by game of chance, I mean paper, rock, scissors, right? And you do it through the whole band to where you narrow it down to 2 people, right? So it's like March Madness. The winners are actually the losers, because then at that point, they are tasked to go into the gas station and buy the nastiest shit possible
for the other person
to eat.
Oh, this is fun. I want to play.
And then the other,
I think of something. I'll find the most fucked up thing in there.
You obviously have to ask allergies and stuff, because you couldn't come walking out with a peanut butter, because then I'd lose, right? Like you could bring a peanut butter cookie. I'd be like, fuck you win, because I can't eat it, right? It's got to be like a pickled pig's feet. Or
like
a
something
pickled
that's
egg
just
or
like
something
gross.
nasty. So the object,
I'll be like, I'm Muslim. I don't eat pork. You know,
right? Right. So,
I'll find whatever religion that doesn't eat that shit. You know,
right. So you come walking out with your nasty food item, right? And they don't know what it is, and then you present it. So it might be like a pickled egg, or like one of those.
You should try to sell it.
Right. Sell
it's
it.
Like you're selling. You know, like look at this pig's foot.
All right. You got to.
It's not just any pig's foot. It is Porky the Pig's cousin.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
This came from the finest pig foot manufacturer in Kentucky.
Exactly.
And if you're lucky, you get to ride a cow and shit
I
like
was just gonna say that.
You ride your cow to work and pickled pig's feet all day, and then you eat the finest one off the line.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so they both go in, you pick out the nastiest shit you can find, you come back out to the bus, and then we video the person. Whoever doesn't throw up or whoever eats the most of their competitor's food wins.
Right. And whoever loses, they don't want to lose, because they got to buy everybody lunch. They got to buy everybody snacks.
Well, you'll buy everybody Pepto-Bismol or something, you know, like.
Well, not everybody has to play it. That's why I say the winners are actually the losers.
Yeah.
Losers.
It's only the 2 people that do it. And it's really fun, because like a lot of the times, like you got to give them enough of a prize to where like they're out there on tour to make money. So they don't want to be spending money on other people's snacks.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, it kind of sucks. You know, like, do you remember moon pies?
Yeah.
Yes. And they're good.
I loved moon pies growing up until I got sick.
That will ruin it.
I got sick. Well, I was a kid. I was like playing baseball, and I wasn't feeling well or something. And you know, you get snacks after you play a game, and you get team moms or some shit, and they give you a snack and a drink and a thing. I was like probably like, I don't know, 6, 8 years old, something like that. I was young. Ruined moon pies for me for the rest of my life.
Well, now I know. Mental note: if I'm playing with Chris Ross, go buy one of the banana flavored moon pies, because banana flavored anything gross.
I like just recently started to be able to eat carrots again, and my mom ruined that for me, because she'd cook carrots and she'd tell me and my 2 younger sisters that if you eat enough carrots, you'll catch your eyes turn blue. And we thought she was so.
What's wrong with blue eyes?
I'm not even. No,
I have blue eyes.
No, we wanted them. So if you ate carrots, you get to catch your eyes turning blue for a little bit. They would temporarily turn blue. This is what she'd tell us, right? She created this lie. So I'm not even kidding.
So, and Santa and Easter Bunny and Tooth Fairy.
Yeah. So
and Sam Elliott's ugly too. So
yeah, that's another one.
So what started with her just giving us a serving of carrots. And then we'd eat our serving really quick. Like this is what us 3 girls would do. We'd eat our serving really quick. And she was so good about it. She like was full character. We'd go, are they blue? Are they blue? And she'd go, oh my God, they're blue. And we'd run. She'd go,
she sounds great. What's your mom's name? I want to know your mom.
Her name is Lee.
Lee, this is great.
So yes, her name is Lee. She's the best. So
can't wait to meet her.
She's amazing. So she'd go, they're blue right now. And I'd go, we literally, the 3 of us, she'd go run to the bathroom and check. And like, we were in the 8th grade. We had this old country house from the living room or from the dining room to where the first bathroom was. So we'd all go running in there, and we're all pushing each other out of the way. And we'd go and we'd check the mirror, and we'd look, and we'd be like, they're not blue. And we'd come back and be like, Mom, they're not blue. She's like, that means you have
need more carrots. Yeah.
I mean, you have to eat more. She's like, you just didn't hold long enough. You have to eat more to make it really set into your bloodstream. This is what she'd tell us.
Oh my gosh. She went all in. Like she in sales.
So what started as like cute, like, oh yeah, we'd eat them. We got so obsessed with our eyes turning blue that one day my mom cooks this thing of carrots, and she has them on the counter waiting to be served with dinner, right? Lil Jesslee over here, who's like, I really want my eyes to be blue. I took the thing of carrots, the whole thing, and I took them to the living room and I just started eating them all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You got sick, huh? Like really bad.
Sick. Like super sick. Like I didn't get to eat dinner. Like I literally ate the whole bucket of carrots that we had for like 5 people at dinner. I ate them all and I come back to my mom and I'm like, are my eyes blue?
I'm like, are my eyes blue? I feel like I'm gonna die.
That's orange.
That's when. That's
like you're competitive. You're like you competitive isn't even the word for that.
Right.
You know.
Meanwhile, our 2 sisters are on the ground with bloody noses where she
no one,
elbowed them.
Meanwhile, no one got carrots. No one knew. Like I literally was like closet eating. Like I went and like hid with my carrots and just was eating them all. And then I literally come back with the thing.
Carrot cake, same thing, right?
Literally. So I literally come back. Are my eyes blue? And I'm like stuffed. And my mom's like, oh my God. And that was when it was like, she was like, it was.
How many years ago was this?
Oh, I was
2.
like, what? No.
It was 2 years ago. Thanks.
You know they make blue contacts, right?
Honestly, like, you know how bad you set me up with
2 years
starting this show by reading all the stupid shit that I say? That's believable now.
No, it's not.
2 years ago is
It's
believable. I
3
thought
years. I
caramel
was
might have
kidding.
been
It was 3
God made,
years.
like tree sap.
But like that's tree sap.
Is that caramel God made?
That's when that got me. I knew exactly what she meant. I was like, oh my gosh, is
She
it bad that I
probably-
know what she means?
I could see how you could.
I can see. I put that
see it.
together.
I could see how.
No,
you,
you don't have to
that.
like make me feel better. I know that.
No, I know it does. I'm actually. I knew you were like, you know what? You know, it looks like that. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Let me ask you a question. I was riding my cow over here, and I saw a
Man,
tree.
you're not gonna let me live it. I don't know where that came from.
I saw a tree oozing some stuff.
You're
out.
gonna make me show. I'll show
Is that
you.
caramel or?
I'm gonna show you now. Keep talking. I'm gonna show the listeners just because.
Wait, you have a picture of you on the cow?
No, but I have a video of me going. This is the Uber in fucking Sri Lanka. I don't know what I was doing there.
We want to see the actual cow. It's not going to be the same.
Oh, it's gonna be the cow. I think I have a video of me riding the damn thing.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Incredible.
So, talk to me about deep dish pizza. We can't say the damn word. Deep dish pizza.
Tell me about deep dish pizza.
So, okay. So, like I said,
You have an effect on me. It's like I'm gonna have a lisp now or something. I don't know.
so this time, like I said, this is all we were naming stuff from Scooters that already did happen, but it's going to be a whole new set of adventures next time. But one of the things that
will go wrong for Steve,
there will
Virginia
definitely be something that
at
goes
Scooters,
wrong.
I guarantee.
But one of the things that we are going to do,
Oh, man, you can't eat peanut brittle. I just thought about this. You can't eat peanut brittle.
No.
Oh,
you
you're not
can't.
even-
You can't.
Sucks.
So one of the things we're going to do out there for the foodie side of me is we are going to do actually a foodie escapade, and a excursion escapade. Let me see.
No, this is like they call like those things you ride around. This guy had a hard day.
Oh,
He's like sleeping in one of those things. I'm telling you, man, this is like one of the trips that I think about. There it is. I got the video. You ready?
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see the video.
Turn it on
Hold
the side. Turn it on the side.
Hold on.
You really are riding a cow.
I was riding a cow. Rode a cow.
Yes. Okay.
Look at the bathroom of that place.
Okay, country boy Chris. Ew.
No, is
Terrifying.
that blood on the
Is
floor?
that
No, it's just painted, I think.
I hope so.
There, see, there's a double Uber. A double. That's for the big bitches.
Double moober.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like it was cool.
Please continue your story, Jesslee.
That was amazing.
I'm sorry. I was proof. I'm crazy. Right.
It was good. That did not disappoint you. I'm
That was
glad you
good.
actually had proof because I
Yeah.
was like,
I'll send it to you. So to anybody who wants to watch the video, we're gonna put it in the show notes. I'll make sure I have
There
it.
you go.
Oh, there
I
you
love
go. So one of the things that we're doing out here is because Chicago has a ton of fun things, but it's obviously super known for its deep dish pizza. Like, and I know so many people that have not gone to Chicago and tried deep dish pizza, and
I
I'm
don't know
like,
what's wrong with them.
yeah, for real. So one of the things that we're going is to a famous, really, really well-known spot out there called I can't even say.
Malnati's.
It's really famous. though.
That's really it's really famous.
Listen,
So
it's
famous.
hard to say with my country But if I say it like if I put on Illuminatis, that's
yes.
Illuminatis.
Yeah,
That's
see,
what
you
they
can say it. You can
That's
say
my-
it normal. Yeah.
That's my New Yorker side of my family. They'd be so proud of me right now. So yeah, Illuminatis.
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 You know, down the street.
Down the street.
Illuminatis. You know what I'm saying?
They have some of the best deep dish pizza in town. I've actually already experienced it, and I want to go back and be able to show everybody like in the video itself.
They have
And
good hot dogs too.
It's so, have you been there?
No, not there, that place. I'm just saying in Chicago, they have
Oh,
good
they
hot
have
dogs in Chicago.
great hot dogs. Yes, do not put ketchup on your hot dog. You will get bitch
You'll get stabbed.
Is sauerkraut okay? 'Cause I
Yes.
love sauerkraut.
Yeah.
They do
Yeah.
sauerkraut. They mostly do like peppers and things like that.
Yeah, they put the peppers on it, but like in the South, like I think it's in Folly Beach. I love Folly Beach and South Carolina and Charleston. They do slaw dogs. They put
Yeah.
slaw,
Yeah.
sweet slaw on.
Chili
Man,
and
that's
slaw.
what. Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
You just eat. Yeah. Oh man, I'm so hungry right now.
So when I used
It's
to work at the theme park, one of her fans that is continually coming on Facebook now, she used to give me free hot dogs because we used to work at the theme park together, right?
free hot dogs and peanut
Free
butter.
hot dogs. And ice cream. And so it was chili and slaw and nacho cheese and jalapenos.
Mhm.
Ooh, I never had nacho cheese on a hot dog before.
It's
Ooh,
really
it's
good.
so good. You got to
I
do it.
haven't. I've never have. I'm a hot dog. I mean, you know what's so funny is in being here in London. That's what I wanted to do, and I actually told my ex this. I said, you know what I'm going to do is like just so I can get a good hot dog because you can't get hot dogs here. It's like you people are still holding a grudge when we left, and you know what I mean. Obviously, I mean you should be celebrating us. Everyone here be speaking German if it wasn't for us. You know, like everyone hates hot dogs. Like what's wrong? Like you can't get a good hot dog.
Mm-mm.
They have caught on to like brisket and barbecue and stuff.
It's my jam.
There's one place that also, and I went by. It's like a food truck. You always get good food at a food truck. So,
Yeah.
and you go to a food truck and it had wings, like New York's type of wings, like buffalo wings, and that was a good place. But I don't know. I have no offense to London. You guys cannot have good food. Like it just sucks. Like food sucks here unless you go to like the Michelin style like place and get like a steak and it's like that big.
He's like, no offense to London, but your food sucks.
It sucks so bad.
So bad.
It does. Like only even the TV stations. No offense, TV stations. Like the only stations I watch is like Friends. I was watching Friends the other day because there's nothing else on TV. Like you'll take a perfectly good show and fuck it up.
He goes, no offense.
I was like,
but your food and your TV sucks. London, you suck.
it does. Like, why are you watching cricket? I would rather
Cricket.
like, what is wrong? I don't understand this concept. Anyways, but I can go. That's a whole other show. Things I don't like about England.
So I personally have never. I had deep
God.
dish one time.
That's a blog.
and it was leftover deep dish, and so I'm interested to go back to Luminati's place.
Illuminati's.
Illuminati.
It's
you know
so
the
good.
saying.
You're gonna freak out. You
Because-
had the wrong.
Don't say it there. Do not say that there. Okay.
So you don't want me to walk up like, hey, Illuminati over here, give me some pizza.
They
Yeah,
would
that's-
rather that than me being like Illuminati's.
I don't know. You could call the guy a shithead and he'd probably think,
Yeah, he'll be like, I don't give a shit. She is fine as hell. You can have this for free.
hey,
I'm
you
like, I
can
don't
do whatever you
shit.
want to over
It's like
here.
one. It's the one thing you want.
Beautiful.
But on the
Oh
other
my
hand,
god.
back to the States, we need to take you to have a you've seriously never had a chili dog,
Dude,
Yeah, I had a chili dog, but I never had a nacho cheese on it.
but with the nacho cheese.
we'll take you to Corey's Doghouse.
What
Have
you
ever been to
do,
Corey's Doghouse?
that's a good spot out here. What you do is you get a hot dog, and then
Hot
they
dog?
put the hot dog, and then they
Hot
put
dog?
hot dog. Then they
Hot
put
dog?
you get hot dog.
and then they put the nacho cheese across.
All right, but any kind of hot dog you want me to eat right now? Like that. You want a hot dog? Absolutely.
You want a hot dog? Yes.
Yes.
Yup.
Yep. Yes, I do.
You can put whatever you want on it.
Okay. Want to go to the garage and do karate? Yes.
Yup.
Oh man, this is and just let everyone know this is what our audio notes sound like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
really
is.
is. Actually, we could have had the whole podcast done just if we transferred our
Yeah,
audio.
just like
We're done. A whole
we're
season.
done, finished.
But for real, you're gonna have a hot dog. Okay, hot dog.
That was great. That was. But you want a hot dog? Yes.
And it's gonna
Yes.
it's gonna have the cheese, the nacho cheese, Spread across it first, then you put the chili. You put the chili dog.
I'll take 2 of those hot dogs. You know what I'm saying?
To ride my cow.
I'll ride my cow all the way to that hot dog joint.
Yes, and I love it, man, because he doesn't break character. He does the same face every time he says it to me. He's like,
I'll ride my cow all the way to that hot dog joint. You know
I'll eat the hot dog while riding the cow.
yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep going. Okay, all right, next
You
segment, Jesslee.
You win. So segment number 3, just
okay, one-upper. You know,
I'll eat my 2 hot dogs while riding the cow.
I'll double fist hot dogs while riding the cow.
oh my god.
Double fist them hot dogs and ride that cow bareback. That's
Hot dog
fine.
in one hand, beer in the other, riding the cow.
You'll be like the only artist on a podcast that loses fans.
There's we have a demographic is 99% male.
I just think that we need to take that clip and just do I want to have a hot dog. Let me tell you about this hot dog. And there's your hot dog sponsor.
Yeah, right. Oscar Mayer, we're gonna drive.
There it is.
To every show.
Who knew?
The Wienermobile.
I mean, but that's the whole point. I mean, if you really embrace the vibe and the culture of every city, and it's kind of like you, and that's what I love about this is it's like talking about all the places you're going to go to and the places you have been before, and you come back and that's like re-anchoring emotion in your previous experience that you had such a good time.
Heck yeah. That's what makes it the most fun. Like, I love playing the shows, but then it's like the freaking cherry on top when we get to go do things with the band. And then I have such a passion for Wanderlust anyway, and being able to get to experience that with
no. Even in conversations.
It's almost as big as my passion for hot dogs.
Hot dogs?
I want to have a hot dog in every country. In every single one of them. When they don't like pork, we'll have a beef hot dog.
Beef hot dog. Beef hot dog. It's got to be halal hot dog.
Chicken hot dogs.
It may be scorpion in China. Maybe one of those scorpion hot dogs.
Is that me?
Yeah. It is. That's you. See how she just got all straight? Is that me?
Is that I don't know what that was.
Take more country because, obviously. And then because you're not that country.
Not really.
No, for people in Florida, that's where we send people down to get murdered in a swamp,
Right.
That's where we send the old people, like the old homes, back in the day. Like south to me, you have Texas, but Texas, of course, you get really south, but then that's weird because if you go to Alabama, that's some other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then Oklahoma, my dad's from Oklahoma originally.
That's some other stuff.
Dude, I've no offense to my Bama people, and they don't like Clemson anyway. But when I moved from Charleston, South Carolina to Texas, Austin, Texas, and I drove overnight, I split up in 2 days, but I filled up at the gas station right before I got to Alabama, just so I can drive right through that motherfucker.
That's funny.
I didn't stop.
I love Alabama. That's a group of people right there that know to party.
Oh my God.
That's how much I'm a Clemson fan.
Chris goes, you can count me out of the Alabama trip.
It's like, I'm not going. No, but no offense. I would go back. I did that on purpose, just kind of like prove a point.
Yeah.
That's
understandable.
That was before Clemson beat Alabama in, the national championship. So, I was like, well, fuck Alabama. I was like, but anyways, sorry, Alabama.
Thanks for alienating a whole state on the podcast.
Everyone's, I'm going to go to Alabama. It's going to be like
Alabama, I love you.
Signs on my face with my face, like a line through. I'm going to be the hated guy in Alabama.
I love you. You're my homies. You guys know how to party.
My dad. Yeah.
Jesslee and Steve Virginia do not condone the behavior of Chris Ross riding his cow through Alabama with a hot dog in each hand.
With a hot dog. I drove right through. I'm telling you, man, I drove right through.
It's like, I drove right through that sumbitch. I didn't stop one time to pee.
No. Oh, man.
Oh, Bessie, keep going.
You can't stop now.
I told my cow to keep on moseying through Alabama.
I gotta. I want to ask about the scooters you mentioned. You said it's an old place, right? But did they have the trough, for the men's bathroom?
You're talking about the bathroom?
Yeah.
Scooters.
You said it was one of those old type of bars.
Yeah. So Scooter.
But I'm serious. Like all the country bars in Texas, they like the old ones. I'm not talking about Mercer Street. They had like troughs.
Roadhouse. It's like a roadhouse, but technically, okay. So it would be a lot older if it didn't originally get burned down. So it's the new Scooter.
It burned down.
I'm gonna burn this bitch to the ground.
Literally, someone did.
Chris was like, I'll burn this bastard to the ground if they don't serve me the right hot dogs.
I'm like, you don't let me put up spray paint my name on this floor. I'm gonna fucking burn this bitch to the
burn
ground.
this whole shit down if you don't let me paint my name on the floor.
Oh man, this is great. This I think is one of my favorite episodes. This has been my favorite episode so far.
Please continue about
But, like,
that.
people have to listen to all the episodes because we reference all the other ones.
I know. Now we're making it to where it's like you have to go back and listen.
Of course you do.
So
that's like watching Anchorman 2 without seeing Anchorman 1.
I want to speak to the troughs, okay? There are not troughs. And for those of you who aren't aware of what he's talking about, in the South, they make troughs for men to pee in and they dump ice in them so that when you pee on the ice, the pee doesn't splash back on you, right?
Yeah, no.
Or
Splash
on the
back.
guy next to you. The problem with the trough in the bathroom at roadhouses is it really makes people that are peeing next to you want to say hi.
Yeah.
Right? And there's guy code that
I'm saying
Eyeballs to the wall.
she's like, yeah, when
I'm like, yeah, sure.
when I'm pissing in a trough, I want to say hi. So the guy code specifically states if you are in a bathroom
Don't make eye contact.
and your wiener is in your hand, don't talk to the guy
You
next.
don't say a word.
Eye contact
nothing.
weird.
Eye contact is the worst. So like if I'm standing here and
What
you-
if I was
and-
I was a guy and I was like this?
I would talk to you because but if Chris is next to me and just pretend you're Chris and I'm doing my business and he looks at
I
me,
would be looking at him like that.
right? First of all, I'd pinch it and scream and walk out. If you were Chris,
Oh man, it's like first off, I mean, like yeah.
you got to get the video. The point is, don't talk to the guy when your wiener's in your hand.
Oh my
Only
god.
when you have a hot dog in your hand.
When there's a hot dog in your hand.
There's a couple things that you don't eat on a stick in front of another man as well.
Corn dogs,
Do you eat a
Corn-
banana?
popsicles.
Oh yeah, bananas. You gotta break it off, man. You can't.
You gotta
You
break
can't do that.
If you're eating
It's like,
a corn dog,
I can't
gotta
take you
grab it and
serious.
Pull it off.
It can't take you serious. You know what I mean? Like it's like don't look me
You
in
know
the
what's
eyes when
funny
you eat
too
that.
is Steve's being polite in front of the other guys, but Steve, when he eats a freaking corn dog in front of me, he's
I Scooby do that.
I love corn dogs.
I Scooby.
They don't sell them. You can't find them in England. That's another thing that England doesn't fucking have yet. Like
corn dogs.
corn dogs. There's look at you don't have corn dogs.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
like, what's like remember that thing? New York City.
Right.
Corn dogs.
I could not imagine that. I could not
You,
imagine.
I even tried Amazon. Like you can't. No one has corn dogs. I'm like,
Dude.
what is wrong with this place?
The best corn dog I've
You're
ever
taking
had.
everything. You're taking everything that brings me joy.
The best corn dog I've ever had was in Michigan at an Indian casino, and they would dip the corn dog in
Pancake batter. That's the way to
And
do
they
it.
fried it
Ooh.
No, it's
3
so good.
times.
Ooh, that
3
sounds
times.
good.
They'd fry it, pull it out, dip it, fry
Have
it,
you
pull
ever
it out,
had the
dip it.
one? This sounds
over and over
crazy. Dipped in blueberry pancake batter.
No, but I bet
I know
it's
that
awesome.
sounds
I
weird.
bet this sounds great. Remember
It
the breakfast
sounds
ones?
weird.
Remember the breakfast one, the pancake and the sausage?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Dude,
so
that's
hungry right
almost
now.
like the McGriddle from McDonald's. Which
Legit.
is my
Another thing, go to McDonald's, no McGriddles.
no McGriddles.
You would
Like, what the fuck do you eat?
Place down, son.
Like, I'm like, I said, man, this is rough. It's hard out here for a pimp.
Dude,
Like,
That's
you need to
not
come back.
okay.
You need to come back to the
it's
States.
rough, man. Like, you don't know the greater things in life. It's like you're boycotting the good things in life.
McGriddles
I feel like I'm in Russia. You know?
It's like we're in Russia. Even those guys are
no
like-
offense to Russia. All right. Like
even
what
those
we're doing is offending everybody.
Vladimir is over there.
We've got to get McGriddle today.
Yeah. Like there's no McGriddles. They do have like the stores that you can go buy candy and they call it sweets, like everything. You get yourself in trouble here. They call a grill a barbecue.
Oh,
They
really?
call a vacuum a Hoover. Like, I can keep
I
going.
should know all this because my grandmother
A
is
trash can, a bin.
Yeah.
Bin.
Bin.
Do they say blimey out there still?
Yeah. Oh, blimey, governor.
Yeah.
Blimey.
My grandmother says that all the time.
Do they say bloody all the time?
all the time. Like mate, it's
I
like
really,
mate.
I really feel like coming to London is going to make me feel like I walked into Hogwarts minus the magic.